Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen? My name is David Benjamin. I'm the founder of HealthyWildandFree.com. In this video, I want to share with you how to vaporize essential oils or herbs or a combination of both, which is typically what I do. And the reason I'm creating this video today and sharing this information with you is because the work that I do with Healthy, Wild and Free, HealthyWildandFree.com, this YouTube channel, the Healthy, Wild and Free podcast, is to help you have the most advanced techniques, technologies, methods, and understanding of health, wellness, and the mind, body, spirit, heart connection, and really just putting all those pieces together to benefit your life in the highest way possible. So one of the ways that I have discovered recently that I'm sure you've heard of before is vapor therapy or vapor technology. And vaporization is something that has been around for a while, and obviously most people own vaporizers for the purpose of smoking weed or smoking marijuana, which, if that's your thing, hey, at least there's endocannabinoids in that marijuana. But today I'm not talking about that or the benefits of endocannabinoids, which I probably will in a future video, so stay tuned. But I'm talking about the actual technology itself, vaporization technology, and how vapor is so beneficial. So one of the things that we've understood through science and technology as time has progressed is that the smaller and basically the smaller a compound or a particle is, the more bioavailable it is to the body, because it can easily transport throughout the body. So say you have blockages, or your body, things can't travel within your body. So maybe you're eating food and you're not digesting it fully. It's because you're not chewing it as well as you could be. The more you chew it, the smaller it becomes, the more the digestive enzymes work its way into the food, the better and easier it is to break down. Same with water, for example. Tap water is not as healthy or as beneficial as spring water, or as water that is micro-clustered and basically structured water. So basically, food is one example, water is one example, and a lot of different things like different health products, different supplements, different processing and extraction methods. Liquids are becoming more and more prevalent because they are more bioavailable than the powders or the raw material of something. So we're finding, as time goes on, liquids and bioavailability and things like probiotics and different things really speed up and enhance bioavailability and absorption into the body and into the cells in the body, so that your body can properly utilize and function, utilize and optimize those plant compounds. So some interesting things is, obviously herbs and essential oils have different beneficial value within them, and I'm going to be talking a lot about herbs and essential oils along with food and diet, but a lot of different essential oils and herbs I'm very passionate about and I want to share on this channel, so make sure to subscribe below and stay tuned for that. But basically, to understand vaporization and vapor therapy, what you're doing is you're essentially taking herbs or essential oils, which are two of the most potent medicinal categories of plants or any type of healing compound on the planet, and you're putting them into a vapor form. So, for example, essential oils are a very potent liquid, and they're in small bottles and they're very, very potent. And you can add them to your water or to your food, or you can apply them topically, and they're very potent and very effective. Same with herbs. You can drink them in tea, or you can add them to your salads, or ingest them, and that's great, and they're effective and they're medicinal and all that. But what's cool about vaporization is that what vaporization does is essentially takes that essential oil, or it takes that herb, that small grated herb, and it heats it up to a point not of combustion, not of burning, because that's when actually you start to lose value from it. But it heats it up to a place where it can actually create a vapor from that base compound. So if it's an essential oil, it creates a vapor of that. If it's an herb, it creates a vapor of that. And a vapor is nothing more than a steam, really. If you've ever been in a steam room before, many different cultures like Turkey, and countries like Turkey, India, the sweat lodges from the Native Americans, different steam and basically steam-based therapies have been used, and those are kind of vapor therapy to some extent. It just surrounds your whole body. But vapor therapy is very specific, very targeted, and very directed at specific places within the body or specific reasons, and you can really directly target something. So I'm going to share with you, well first I'm going to actually show you how to use what I use with the vaporizer that I use to vaporize essential oils and herbs, and how you can use that and benefit from in your life. And I'll be making future videos showing you how to use it, and what herbs and essential oils to use it with to get direct benefits that you're looking for in your life. So, but basically, just to understand what vaporization is, it's nothing more than taking a compound, an essential oil, an herb, a plant, something in a very small form already, and then heating it up to a degree where it creates a vapor from that, and that vapor is a steam or a vapor that you inhale through either a balloon or a whip, and I'm going to show you that in a minute, and you inhale that, breathe it into your lungs and into your stomach, and that essential oil, that herb, that value is just directly input right into your body, right into your cells. And the cool thing about it is that typically when you're ingesting food or drinks or waters or teas or herbs or whatever it may be, your digestive system has to process and deal with that, so it only gets a percentage of what it can actually utilize. But when you're injecting vapor into your lungs, you're literally giving your body the chemicals, and it's like giving your body an air, an oxygen, a mist that gives it instructions to do a certain thing. So I actually vaporize different things. Specifically, I love vaporizing lavender, and that's what I'm going to show you in a minute. Because when I vaporize lavender, lavender is a very calming, a very soothing essential oil, and it helps me relax. And when I vaporize that, when I breathe that into my lungs and into my stomach, I literally feel my body just relax and just fall into ease in a very short period of time. So if I've had a stressful day, or if I just want to relax and calm down, I'll vaporize some lavender and I'll feel the effects of it like just instantly. And it's really, really cool. It's really fun. It's some newer high technology stuff. Actually, NASA scientists and engineers designed the vaporizer I'm about to show you. So we're going to head over to the other room in my apartment and I'll show you how this works. Alright, so we're in my kitchen now, and this is my vaporizer, and it's actually called an Herbalizer, and I'm going to link this up below because it's something that I think is extremely cutting edge as far as health and wellness technologies are concerned, and you can use it in so many different ways and so many different aspects for your health and well-being using essential oils and herbs. Basically any herb or essential oil, you can use this vaporizer technology to create that vapor therapy and make it more readily available and directly put it right into your body and into your bloodstream and feel the effects instantly. And you can actually, the other cool thing too is you can actually change the temperature. So I'm going to here to show you the Herbalizer real quick. You can actually change the temperature so that you can, basically by changing the temperature, and it changes the temperature instantly. I think it goes from like 300 to 400 something degrees. By changing the temperature, you actually activate different compounds within plants. So whether it's an herb, or I believe it's really only with herbs, essential oils I'm not really sure about, but I know with herbs you actually activate different compounds at different temperatures. So if you're looking to extract a certain compound within an herb that you are looking into, you can change the temperature to release that compound, whereas you're not going to get that benefit from your tea or from your food or from just eating the herbs because it's not releasing that compound. So it's really cool technology. Like I said, it was engineered by NASA engineers. And it looks like this right here. As you can see, there's a screen right here. You have two options, aromatherapy and vapor therapy, and you just select which one you want. Aromatherapy actually comes out here in the front, so you can actually just, this thing comes down right here. You put a little essential oil in here, and when you select aromatherapy, this actually closes like this, and then once you close it, after you're done selecting aromatherapy, whatever you want essential oil you want to go in your environment, whatever one you want to be aromatherapyized or whatever the word is, comes out of this little fan right here, and it makes the room smell like that. And it's great because smell is a great way to heal and a great way to relax the nervous system. Smell, your sense of smell is like the most direct way to influence and impact your nervous system. And in today's very highly stressed and anxiety and insomnia filled world, it's using your sense of smell and using aromatherapy and things like that are very, very beneficial for your nervous system, and you know, that's just one tool for that. So but what I really use more on this is the actual vaporizer itself, which if you just select vapor therapy on this side, it starts up, and what I can do is actually this comes out right here, so I'm going to pull this out. And right now it's at 295 degrees. It goes from 290 degrees. Oh, it's saying I'm dizzy, put me on a flat surface. So it lets me know that, hey, it needs to be flat. So I'm going to go like this. So it goes from 295 to 445 degrees. And this right here, this is the chamber that comes out. All that you do is you open this chamber by spinning the top. And I have some old herbs in there. I'm just gonna pour those out. And then what I do is I actually keep a bag right here, and this is not what you think it is. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is what you think it is. It's it's just random herbs from tea. Don't go calling the cops on me now. So what I do is I just take out a little bit, and you literally just fill this chamber, as you can see, with herbs. And this is the thing is that I do is I just fill it with random, kind of a mix of different herbs, and they're literally from tea bags, so I don't even have to buy them. I just, after the tea, I rip open the tea bag and throw them in here and keep it for this. So what I do is I fill that with herbs, and then I take an essential oil, and in this case it's lavender, and it's from doTERRA, and I'll link this up below, and everything I'm talking about I'll always link up below the video, so check out below the video. Lavender is really great for relaxing the nervous system and calming the nervous system and the mind. So what I do is I actually just take this, and I put typically just like 2 drops in here, 2 or 3, sometimes a little bit more, it depends. And oh, that smells so good. And then what I do is I close this right here, set it here. It's actually magnetically, it goes in there magnetically, and then I can change the temperature. I can change the degree that I want it to operate at, and then I just hit this little fan button and it gets going. And I can use the balloon or the whip. This is what's called the whip, and basically it's kind of like you're smoking a hookah. I just take this, I hit start, and I breathe in like that. It's as simple as that. And I can actually just show you real quick. Right now it's at 295 degrees. I hit that. And just breathe in like that. And it's as simple as that. And I have like lavender breath right now. And what's really cool too is I actually use peppermint and, mainly peppermint, and actually clove. I've tried that as well. And your breath is minty like for hours. Like you have like, it goes into your lungs, so you're like breathing. It's the coolest thing ever. It's kind of fun, and it's a little bit of a way to keep your breath fresh for a long time. But so you can use this right here, which is nice. That just wraps around within the Herbalizer unit itself. And then another thing that you can use, and that's, I have to wrap that in, is this balloon. And this balloon, all it does is it attaches to the top of the Herbalizer, and then you hit the fan again, and then what it's going to do is it's going to fill up this balloon while, basically filling this balloon up with vapor. And you can see it start to fill up a little bit, and when that's done, you literally just take this off, and then you just breathe it in. And you can actually kind of store it in this, and when you want to breathe in that lavender or whatever you're using, whatever essential oil or whatever herb, you just breathe that in. And it's really cool because if you're like me and you ever get stressed out, and I get stressed out more often than I should, this is a great tool to have, because it's something where you can use lavender and different calming and soothing essential oils, and instantly your physiology and your nervous system are completely relaxed, and you just feel it. It's very, very strong. It's sort of like, it's kind of like if you've ever been drunk or high, It's like that. I mean, it literally, for me, when I use lavender and I breathe it in, it's like, wow, I just feel so relaxed. And it's a really great way to relax and calm your nervous system and really just relax. But that's just one aspect of it too. So I'm going to stop that because I can just show you how this works. Now what I do is just simply breathe this in like this. And it's pretty strong, but I'm used to it, and my lungs, I think, have built up sort of a capacity to do that, but it's really strong. The first few times you might go like this and like cough and just, but for me I'm really used to it, and I think my lungs have just gotten used to it. So the cool thing about it is that this technology, having something like this, I've been using it for, I don't know, like 6 or 7 months now. It's cool because I can utilize herbs and essential oils at a higher level, essentially, so I'm getting more out of the herbs and essential oils that I use through this technology, through vapor technology. And then also what I'm doing is it's great because I can I can go in different directions with it. So for example, I can use lavender to calm my mind, to just really calm down and calm my nervous system and that kind of thing. Or I can use something like peppermint to alert and awaken my mind. So sometimes I'll vaporize in the morning, something that wakens my mind and gets me going. Sometimes I'll vaporize at night. Usually I vaporize at night, something calming and relaxing and soothing. But you can literally use this for anything. I mean, the uses are limitless and endless. You can impact your brain chemistry, you can impact your nervous system, you can impact your digestive system, you can impact your sexual organs and your arousal. So it depends on what you're using, but different herbs and essential oils can lead to that, obviously. So there's different things in different applications, and it's just a really cool technology. I'm really big into aromatherapy and engaging the senses, my vision, my hearing, and my sense of smell. I think that's a huge area of health and healing yet to be discovered, is seeing, hearing, smelling, and obviously tasting is Ayurveda and things like that. But engaging your senses with smell and with different tools like this, they've just been really cool. So this is once again the Herbalizer. I'll show you close up real quick what it looks like so that you can see the actual screen and see what it looks like. And as you can see here, you just change the temperature right here, and then vapor therapy, aromatherapy, there's the chamber, there's the balloon, and then that's the vaporizer box behind there. But yeah, I'll link this Herbalizer out below if you want to try it out and experiment with vaporization. And that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for your time, guys. This is David Benjamin from healthywildandfree.com. Take care and have a great day, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for future videos. I will be making more videos on the Herbalizer and vaporization and essential oils and herbs and how to use them with this device. So subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day. Bye.